Last time on TRB Collectibles.
No, not yet. I'll get there. That was my favorite set as a kid.
$80 on that.
On your Rock Raiders?
Yes.
Okay.
Something close to that.
Do you know if it's complete?
What is it, 402 pieces?
Something like
That
that.
kind of patience. 4 extra times.
Hey, but you know how many pieces are in the box? No worries.
For you guys.
We're at the point where you're probably wondering, did Tom buy Lego Rock Raider HQ set number 4990? Well, I thought to myself, why don't I show you how I came up with whether or not I wanted to buy it. Let's begin. In the past, I've bought Lego sets at yard sales, just like this one. Vintage, from my childhood. Late 90s, early 2000s. Now I've bought vintage Star Wars Lego before. With the box, manual, all the pieces scattered around in a box. I put those pieces together, created the sets, sold the sets in the box with the manuals, and they sell for really decent money. And I mean decent. So when I saw Lego Rock Raiders, at least this HQ, I got excited. So that's why I asked the price. The guy said $80. I said, okay, that's rather steep. Now granted, I'm at a flea market, so I understand. I talked to him privately. He said he wasn't going lower than 70. So I had to determine whether or not this set was worth the pickup at $70. So one thing I had to do was assess and look around and see what else he was selling to determine whether or not he enjoyed selling Lego or knew what he actually had. Over to the right in the red circle, that whole bin was filled with Lego minifigures. He understood that Lego minifigures hold a certain value to individual collectors, so he split them off. In the box for Lego Rock Raiders, the minifigures were not in there. In the yellow circle, you have a lot of flat panels, larger pieces, and some of these might be from Lego Rock Raiders because I didn't see a lot of that in there either. The circle that's orange, well, those are weirdly shaped pieces. I also noticed wheels from Lego Power Miners. We talked about that in the last video. It doesn't relate to Rock Raiders, but there could be potentially pieces from our box in there. And then in the purple circle, those are uncompleted sets that hopefully don't have pieces from Lego Rock Raiders in it. Let's dive deep back into this box and see what's here and what's missing. I'm noticing these 4 wheels and this brown cage, which looks like a vehicle. It's not on the front of the box. It doesn't belong, but it does belong to the Lego Rock Raider series. So whoever owned this set also owned that vehicle. So we have to figure out what that belongs to. Over in the green circle, we have our Lego Rock Monsters. There should only be one in this box. The other one belongs to another set in the Lego Rock Raider series. So we also have to figure that out as well. We do have a complete intact base, as well as a couple of the other structures that belong to this set, but we need to determine how many we have and what pieces might be missing. The only other bag of pieces was in the red circle, and there was a wagon wheel at the bottom of that bag, and the wagon wheel piece doesn't belong to any set in the Lego Rock Raiders series, and there were no minifigures in the bag. So let's determine what pieces and parts we do have, the value, and what that other set might be. Welcome to BrickLink.com. This is an essential site if you are a fan of Lego. It has everything imaginable, from new and used sets to new and used parts, to minifigures, to mock-ups where people create their own instructions, and you can buy the parts for them. It's an amazing resource in the Lego community. On BrickLink, you can also start your own store, selling individual pieces, sets, and parts. And you can also buy on BrickLink as well. It's a great resource, but also it holds a vast amount of information on former Lego sets, from how many pieces and parts to the year it was released, and what you should have to make a set complete. And today, we're going to do just that. So we are going to take our set information, which is Lego Rock Raider HQ, set 4990, and since this is BrickLink, all you have to do is type in the model number. As you type in that number, you'll see Rock Raider HQ. You'll go ahead and click on that. It'll bring you to a full page describing everything to know about this set. From the year it was released to the dimensions of the box, you'll see 387 parts and 4 minifigures. Remember, minifigures are made up of multiple parts. Once you add all those parts up to the full part list, that'll get you to the number on the front of the box. Each set, there will be additional photos so you can compare to what you have. You're going to see that there are 2 vehicles, 4 minifigures, and 1 rock monster that are a part of this set, which gives you a little bit more detail into what you need to see to make sure that you have what you're currently looking at. If you're looking for more information, BrickLink can also provide this to you as well. Go ahead and click on the Set Inventory tab, and it will bring you to a full list of every single piece and part that belong to this set and all the colors and set numbers that they are. It's extremely helpful if you're breaking down a Lego set, because people want 100% complete sets. It adds more value to it. Now, I've used this in the past to make up a couple pieces and parts that I was missing, because I knew it was going to add to the value if it was 100% complete. It's extremely helpful to know what you're missing. Now, another useful tool on BrickLink is their price guide. It's not the end-all be-all, but it can give you a reference point if you can't find comps on eBay. It'll show you the new value and the used value of the set complete, and what it's sold for within the last couple months, which is really useful if you can't find any comparable comps on eBay. It's not exactly the same price point, but it's relatively close. Remember, people also sell sets, brand new and used, here on BrickLink as well. At the top, we're going to click Rock Raiders, because that's the series that this set belongs to, and these are all the sets under the LEGO Rock Raiders series. So what we're going to do is use process of elimination to determine the other set that was in our box. We had that brown cage, 4 wheels, and a rock monster. Well, this loader dozer has 4 wheels, a cage, and a rock monster. Huh. What else do we have? Oh, we have the Chrome Crusher. It has the cage, it has the 4 wheels, but where's the rock monster? What else? Oh, what about the tunnel transport? Well, it has the cage, but no large wheels, only those small wheels on that small vehicle. So, that other set we have in the box, well, that's the loader dozer. But I didn't see a minifigure. We're going to go ahead, take all the information we learned on BrickLink, and now apply it to eBay. Go ahead and type in the make and model of your set, which is Lego 4990, Rock Raider HQ. We're going to search. We're going to go ahead and filter by lowest price plus shipping. This allows us to sort our pieces in case we have to part out. In our case, we probably will. We're not 100% complete. There are a lot of international sellers that sell Lego. An example is this base plate that we have. Someone's selling it for $53.60 plus $42.88 for shipping, but they're from France. If you're a US-based seller, you could potentially make a decent profit selling it, because the shipping costs will be lower. Look at that one that is 100% complete, and they can say that because more than likely they counted all the pieces. $225 plus $25 worth of shipping. Now granted, brand new, this set goes between $500 and $700 based on what we've seen, but let's go ahead and check the comps and the solds to see what it actually has sold for, because this is just our competition. Let's go ahead and filter as sold. These are all the pieces that have sold in a variety of variations for this specific set. Look at that gray base plate. $51.44 plus $53.60 for shipping, more than they actually paid for it. The base plate alone goes for really decent money. A lot of these are variations as well. Look at over to the right. Somebody combined multiple sets that they found into one and sold it for $107.50. If they were each complete, you can actually get some really decent money for each and every one of those. But it's up to you to determine if this is worth it at parting out, and if it's not. So based on what we've seen so far, I don't have the confidence necessarily to make this buy just yet, but let's see if the loader dozer makes it worth it. So we're going to type in Lego 4950, which is the set number of the loader dozer. We're going to see what other people are selling it for, and we're going to go ahead and filter it by lowest price. So there's not a lot of competition right now, nor a lot of parts being sold. there's one 100% complete, selling for $65 plus shipping, no manual, no box. But they do have the minifigure, which is quite valuable to a lot of people that really want it complete. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what other people have sold it for to get a real price comparison. Filter, then go ahead and click on sold items. There is a good amount of solds. You can see that somebody parted it out and got $20. Someone got the little piece for $3.74. The box went for $26. You're getting another part out for $42. You're getting another part out for $45 best offer. You're getting one that's complete for $69, a complete for $65, a complete for $69 best offer. You have that $107.50 again. That was a combination of Rock Raider HQ and the loader dozer. So it varies depending on what you find, but based on what we have, I would probably say we could probably get $20 to $40 if there's no minifigure and it's incomplete. Okay, so based on our buy cost of $70, I don't know how much profit is here because neither one of these sets is complete, nor does it have the minifigures. I know the base plate from Rock Raider HQ is really rather decently profitable. And for the most part, I think I have the complete vehicle of the loader dozer. So I know for the base plate, I could probably squeak away with $50 to $65 plus shipping. And the loader dozer, I could probably get maybe $20 to $40. The remainder of the pieces and parts from Rock Raider HQ, that would be another $20 to $40. And I would just squeak past my buy cost. Remember, there's fees and shipping associated with eBay as well. So with all this information, I decided against buying Lego Rock Raider HQ set 4990. Now my question for you, would you have purchased this for $70 to flip for a profit? And would you have done anything differently from what I did? I would like to know. Please let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you enjoyed the information about BrickLink and would like to learn a little bit more, please let me know in the comments down below if you'd like me to do a full in-depth review of BrickLink.com. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to click that like button. And if you have some extra time, check out some of these other episodes. Thanks!